Hey, it's Troy coming at you from lockdown London, and today I want to address the vexed question of why you don't deserve that high quality woman. Okay, so you get guys banging on the whole time about, I want to meet this high quality woman, this perfect woman. She's beautiful, she looks amazing, she's got all these sort of skills, she is sweet and pleasant and everything else, and they complain the whole damn time because they say, she doesn't exist and it's no longer possible to meet her. And I want to turn that on its head for a moment, and you can consider this a thought experiment if you want, because there are valid arguments to the contrary of this to suggest that, there are some societal problems and societal changes that have happened that have sort of shifted things in the dating marketplace. Absolutely. But what I want to argue is that a few people there on the we're on the Canal path. You see that? It's quite cool. That the reason you're not able to meet her, this mythical lady, is because you don't deserve her. Okay. And what do I mean by that? Well, quite simply, right? Because we have heard many times from people like Rollo Tomasi of The Rational Male and many others within that space, that women are driven by their hypergamous nature, and quite simply all that means is that they want the best deal for themselves that they can get in the dating marketplace. And why not? That's reasonable, right? I mean, you want the best deal that you can get as well, I think. So that kind of works. We understand that, we accept that. And if you are consistently getting rejected, if you're consistently getting knocked back by the kinds of women that you consider to be, quality women, then in the end, that's because your value's not high enough, right? Because you are not triggering them on that hypergamous level. You are just not seen as being the prize, right? So you need to sort that out, right? You need to find out how you're gonna get around that, how you're gonna increase your value. Now listen, the thing is this as well, right? I mean, what value actually means is another whole subject matter, right? Because people think value is just having a yacht in Cannes and a tan and massive muscles and a load of gold chains or something. And yes, those things can be useful, but that is not necessarily what value means. Certainly those things will help 100%, but value is also in terms of what you bring to her emotionally, okay? And if you can bring emotion, powerful charged emotions to the table through the way that you make her feel chemically when you two are together, or when you're even not together, even better, then that counts for a hell of a lot, right? And the way to get to that is by controlling and working on your mindset, which is precisely what I taught in CAD Academy, which is closed now. But the reason that I devoted a lot of time and energy in the CAD Academy to teaching, I suppose, inner game concepts, if you like, like internal concepts, reconstituting the way that your mind works, the way that you think about yourself, is because this stuff is so key, because that raises your value in terms of the way that you come across. You come across as a more powerful guy who's not just some simp pushover like all of the other dudes that she is used to dating. But anyway, regardless, you need to raise your value. And listen, I'm not gonna crap on self-help. I mean, self-help, self-development, working on money, muscles and game, absolutely essential, right? You need to do all of that stuff. I mean, I keep putting up counter arguments to that and saying, the skinny wastrel layabout drug dealer is as successful in the sexual marketplace as is the jacked, kind of do-gooder alpha character, and possibly more successful, and that's true. But at the same time, it requires a very specific sort of mentality to be the former guy, and you probably haven't got it. So that being the case, the best thing to do is to work on self-development, and also it's just good for you anyway, right? You just feel better. If you go to the gym, go for a run, you're reading, you are making cash, all that kind of stuff. It just kind of feels better. You know, you feel better about yourself as a person. So there's a hedonic aspect to it as well, intrinsically. Okay, so yeah, you know, if you are not getting that high quality woman that you crave, then that is very likely because you don't have the value and you need to work on your value. So anyway, listen, I'm going to leave it there. Do remember to grab Renegade Dating Blueprint, which is my collection of 11 books about dating, game, the dating marketplace, all of that kind of stuff. Link is below. And also please subscribe to this channel. It really helps me out in terms of generating more interest, getting more viewers on board, so I can continue to put out this world-class free content. Anyway, I will leave it there. Bye-bye.